Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 15th of September, 2022. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying life. You must enjoy it because you only get one. And so let's get on with our game of Sudoku, shall we, in a moment. This is the Guardian hard level for a Thursday. Before I start, though, I'd just like to do something I probably shouldn't be doing, which is persuading you to go and watch other YouTube channels rather than my own. This is killing myself, but anyway, what I mean is there are some links to some channels that I really like watching. Now, actually, I watch many channels regularly, things like Midas Touch and other channels that I find interesting. I watch a lot of old TV on YouTube, actually, to be honest with you, but I have some that I mentioned specifically on the front at the front of this channel. You can find the links to them, and a couple of Sudoku channels like the Sudoku guy, nice man. That's obviously of interest to this audience, and even more so, Sudoku Swami, probably the best teacher of the game's logic available on the internet. Not notation free, mind you, but explaining about the various techniques. Really, he has it all there and explained superbly. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the non-Sudoku stuff because I think I'd like people to give these channels a go. Now, they already have big audiences. They're not tiny channels by any stretch of the imagination, but I just thought that you might like to you might be interested in them. There's the Beau of the Fifth Column. He's a talking head, an American based in Florida, who looks like a redneck, but is definitely not in terms of his political affiliations. He doesn't have any political affiliations, actually. He's said that he is not, doesn't belong to any political party, but his analysis of the political situation in the US is superb. Great videos, really brilliant. And he puts out a lot as well. He's making like 4 a day or something like that. And Rebecca Watson, really good, great videos that she makes, actually. Talking head again, but describing different effects of data, statistics. That sounds a bit dry, but really she's not dry at all. She has great sense of humor and explains things very well and puts things in a proper scientific perspective. Really a great channel. And for superb relaxation and humor, Solo Travel Japan, which is a guy who never speaks and never appears on camera, well, his face anyway, and he just travels around Japan, usually by train, various modes of transport, and but has subtitles in English, and these subtitles are so funny, really, really funny. I can't explain. You have to see it yourself. Try a couple of the videos, and once you get into that humor, I think you'll be returning to watch his channel too. Okay, right, back to my channel and getting on with the game of Sudoku. As I mentioned, it's hard. I haven't even been looking at the grid. Normally I look at the grid while I'm chatting to you. I forgot to look at the grid there. I was looking away, trying to remember the names of the people I was going to mention. So now I'm looking at the grid for the first time and not finding very much. Oh dear, is it going to be one of those slow starters? Oh, okay, I got one. Right, we have 8s blocking down this column, 8s blocking down this column, 8s across here, and 8s across here. By the way, I'm not explaining the rules of Sudoku. We've got to the hard level games. I explain them on Mondays and Tuesdays. I think other days people should be attempting the game with reasonable knowledge. So I won't bother to go through the rules again. Maybe I better go through this one by one, I think. Let's see what we've got. Trying to get acquainted with the grid. It's pretty early in the morning. Here we go. It's pretty early in the morning here, but I think have to take my cat to the vet. He's lost his voice How do I know? Not through conversation, just he's been squeaking at me for the last couple of days rather than meowing. It's really a pathetic sound. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, so I think I better take him to the vets. So threes will be in one of these two squares, right, blocking across here, and that will be a 3 to place there. So I believe I've seen something immediately. I've seen 6 and 7 blocking this square here. We need 6 and 7 in this row. 6 and 7 must appear in those squares, and this is going to be a 1. So now we have 1s blocking down these two columns like so. So we've got 3 and 6 blocking across here, so we have 3 and 6 in these squares here. Knowing that these squares must only contain 3 and 6, we can deduce that 8 and 9 are in these squares, and guess what? We've got an 8 and a 9 down here, so that's the 9 and that's the 8. Now 9 blocking both of these two squares here gives us a 9 up there. And 8's blocking across these two rows puts an 8 into that square there, then 8 blocking up this column, and across like so puts an 8 there. Oh, 8's are done. Now I said earlier on, I know that these have to be 6 and 7, so this has got to be 2 and 4, so we got the 4 blocking up here, so that will be the 4, that will be the 2 then. Let's come back in this direction and we'll see the missing numbers are 1 and 5. Any help? No. Not yet. Down here, 4, 7, 9, I think. Okay, can't get those just yet. Right, okay, but we did quite a lot there. My neighbours are being a bit noisy there. Now we have 1 blocking down here and 1 across here, so that means 1 is in one of those squares. I, cast my eye upwards, and 1 across here, puts a 1 there. Of course, you didn't even have done it like that. You could have just said this 1 blocks this square, and this 1 blocks this square, right? And this one, of course, blocks this square, right? You could have done it like that. But sometimes it's just easier to let your eyes run up and down the columns, I find. Maybe you don't find that. What's lacking down here? Forgotten. 4 and 5, right? Okay, that's 4 and 5, so we've got blocking 4 here actually, so 4 goes there. 5's in that square. What do we know about 4s? Anything interesting? Okay, what's left here? We're looking for 2 and 6. So this can't be a 6. That must be a 6. And the last number to fit here is a 3. We have ourselves a 9 blocking across this row, and a 9 down here. So we'll get a 9 there, then 9 up here, 9 down here, 9 across there. That will be a 9. 9 across this row and up these two columns, puts a 9 there. That's the final digit 9. Right, let's go digit by digit again to see what's going on here. Right, we have the 2 blocking here, the 2 blocking here, and the 2 blocking here. So in this column, that must be the location of 2. And this cannot be 2 now. So 2 appears here, and to finish this block will be a 6. Now the 4 blocking both of these squares, we need a 4 for this row, so 4 is there. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I'm beginning to sound, maybe I've caught something from my cat. My cat is squeaking at me with no voice. Maybe I've caught something like I don't know, some syndrome. Missing digits here are 5 and 7, so we have 5 blocking down here. That's our 5. This will be our 7. 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking up here. Oh, got 5 here already. Oh, I almost made a mistake there. But it is early in the morning, in my defense. Okay, I see the 1 and the 3 blocking down here, so I know that 1 and 3 are in those squares, and that's going to leave me here with a 6. And 6 blocking across this row with 2 6s down, so that's our 6 there. We have 6 blocking here, so this is our 6. The last number to go there is a 7. We'll continue with the 6s though, because I believe we can get 6 up here, 6 across these 2 rows. That gives us a 6, the final 6 in there. Just one number to finish this column, which is 3. Not much more to go. Small bits and bobs. Here we go. I'm looking around the grid trying to find something, and there you go. There's a single square that's empty from this column, and it will be filled with a 4. So now the 4 blocking across and 4. This has been a very easy game, hasn't it, really? Certainly not really a hard level game. But the Guardian tends to do that to us. 7, this column, of course, tends to do that to us from time to time. Just throws one out that's really unsuitable for its label. But, you know, okay. Where should I be looking now? Probably down here somewhere. This block or this block, or over here maybe. Let's just go through the digits and see what's easy. Something must be easy somewhere. Oh, unless the Guardian has a sting in its tail. That's always possible, I suppose. Maybe not. No, 4 across here, 4 up here. That's our 4, and the 4's blocking. Oops. Please mouse in a straight line. 4's like that. 4 will go there. That's complete now. Only one digit missing from this row, and that is 7, I think. So missing numbers from here are 1 and 5, which we can't get. We've got 1s missing in those 2 squares up there. We have 3, okay, 3 blocks like this as well. So in fact that's a pair of 1 and 3, because look, the 1's blocking here, and 3's blocking like that. So these squares can't be 1 or 3, so 1 or 3 is in here. That enables us to say that U must be a 5. And therefore the 5's blocking across here like this, puts a 5 into that square. And since we know this is 1 and 3, we know this has got to be 7. And so 7's blocking down, and across here put a 7 into that square. And the 7 across this way puts a 7 here. And the game is definitely finished now. 2 here, 2 blocks across here, that's our 2. The last number to go here is a 3. And what else do we need? Down here, what's missing? 1, 3 and 5. So 1 and, oh, we've got 1 and 3. We've got 1, 3 here, 1 and 3 here, and this is a 1, 3 as well, isn't it? Am I right? Yeah, of course I am, because look, 5 blocks this square, 5 blocks this square. We don't have a 5 in this row yet, so that must be a 5. So the 5 going up here, this is our 5. This will be our digit 1 now, so 1 blocking up here puts a 1 into that square. 3 goes here, the 3 blocks down here, that's a 3. This is our 1, this is our 3, this is our 1. That's the end of the game for the Guardian today. I've definitely got to go out of out of my house this morning to take the cat to the vets, and then this afternoon for work, and it's a long out of home experience, driving in traffic again today. So I'm not sure how much Sudoku there will be today, but I'll try to get out more if and when I can. Bye bye.